it's broken.
So I actually have a pretty clear memory of the first time I heard about Palestine. I think I was probably 7 or 8 years old, and I was in Ireland, where I'm from. On the side of the building, there was this huge big mural, and it showed the erasure of Palestine over those years across the Nakba. And it showed that there was this space being taken over. So I asked my mum what it was about, and she explained about this country that was being erased, not because they did anything wrong, not because there was any real reason for it, no legitimacy to it, and that those people were really sad and wanted their homeland back, and that this is something that we as Irish people have a shared history about. So it gave me this sense of, okay, there are people across the world who have similar experiences to us. We have this sense of connection. And even though I was young, it felt like this really powerful tie. And that was something that never left me. I think it was probably the first social justice issue that I ever had explained to me. Something that became a very big part of my life later on, which is definitely a huge part of why I've ended up wanting to join this flotilla, so that we can try to and will break the siege.
It is really a full immersion because this is the first night, this is 5 and my turn starts now. Good morning.
Yesterday, when all the boats left from Augusta port, our boat Gea was not ready yet. So we took our time and we left during the night. And we arrived at sunrise, and honestly it was super impactful to see all the Italian fleet with this light. Now we will have to wait for the Spanish and Tunisian boats to arrive here, and we are waiting for them before meeting the Greek fleet. Once in Greece, we will be more than 50 boats in total.
And here we have life support of emergency right in front of us. I'm learning so much.
So while we wait, we are trying to prepare Gea, the boat, at best. Reparations, of course. There is Manuel, who is great at it. But it is also helpful to know better the crew. We will have to live in a very tiny space for days and maybe weeks. And I have to say they are simply great. My role on the boat? Well, I am the youngest, not just of the boat, of the entire fleet. So I have to clean.
Popolarissimo predicatore Zimbabwe.
Also, I was chosen to learn the GPS, maps, and radio, since I guess I can learn quite fast.
Ci sapete dire che problemi aveva il motore del dinghy?
Ma guarda, vogliamo la fattucchiera che c'ha la bolla di cristallo. Che ne sa questo dinghy? Qual è il problema?
Ma scusa, pensavo fosse Paolo, niente.
It is the morning of the 17th of September and we woke up with the terrible images of the new bombs on the Gaza city, with the images of what it seems to be the final solution. It's very tough to see because we are here, we have humanitarian aid, we don't know whether there is gonna be a Gaza when we arrive. This does not stop us, but it's not easy to see. We will keep sailing. We will deliver the humanitarian aid.
Che cadono bombe su una terra, sta con dei bambini qui davanti la tua quotidianità. Angelo Alba scalda due pannini nei discorsi su mischia all'attualità. Dall'Ayatollah, Matteo Berrettini, suoni in novità. Sono tutti esperti, sono tutti feltri, tutti severnini. Chissà se ha capito che c'è il rischio di sentire qui quel fischio che senti nei video, quelli dove cade un missile, uno solo precisissimo, e crolla un edificio. E se la fisica è un indizio, è qualcosa che andrà visto prima che sentite, quindi ancora prima di sentire quel sibilo tipico nitido ti dirò: Cara e luce, amore mio, un solo a portata di mano, da lontano, come un vento africano. Il piano è stringerti e dirti che ti amo.
This morning we got a call saying that there is a new boat where the crew left. So if we want, we can get this boat. And we will do that in a very piratey spirit. This reminds me a bit of Pirates of Caribbean, honestly, because we are doing good actions, out of the box way and mentality. And for sure, our crew is the most piratey of the entire fleet.
Ma raga, quando arriviamo là giriamo e andiamo a fare il giro del mondo. Ci stanno cazzi proprio. E dai ragazzi, il motore va,
So we are in Portopalo now, the last spot of Sicily. We have joined the Tunisian fleet. Last days have been incredible. We have prepared the boat. The boat of course is not a yacht, but super welcoming, and we made it perfect. And then this morning they told us, look, there is a new boat if you want. So as real pirates, we arrived at our new boat, Otaria. We left Gea, and the entire day we transferred everything from one side to the other.
Lots of wind here, of course, but mostly in Greece. So next days will not be very easy, but look how nice all the boats together, some of them waiting outside, but all the boats together in Portopalo, ready to sail.
A mother in Gaza doesn't sleep. She listens to the darkness, tracing its edges, filtering sounds one by one, to choose a story that suits her, to lull her children. And after they have fallen asleep, she rises like a shield against death. A mother in Gaza doesn't weep. She gathers fear, anger, and prayers in her lungs, and waits for the roar of the planes to fade, so her breath may be released. A mother in Gaza is not like other mothers. She bakes bread with the fresh salt of her eyes and feeds the homeland with her children.
I think it's essential that people right now come together from all over the world to make it clear that we do not accept this genocide. It never should have started and it needs to end. So we're holding our governments to account. We're saying they need to end their complicity. They need to stop making us feel complicit in their actions. Israel is committing international crimes and it needs to be held to account. We need to stop this genocide, and thus we are sailing together to break the siege. This is an entirely legal, non-violent mission. We're bringing food and medical supplies to the shores of Gaza to feed people, children, women and men who really need our support. We're calling on everyone all around the world to come together, to remember that together when we take action, we can make change happen. When we act, things can change. So please, join us wherever you are on land. Find a way to hold your government to account. Tell them you want things to change. Take to the streets, write letters, share information with anyone and everyone you can. Together, we can end the genocide, we can break the siege, and we can free Palestine.